So what's up, everyone? It's your girl Jail Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today can you tell we about to get into the nightmare before Christmas. So I bought the 3 lipsticks, and then I bought the eyeshadow palette because if you all did not know, I am a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. I just love Tim Burton movies in general. So if they're gonna keep going on this Tim Burton route, although I think it'd have been cool if Melt did this, because I don't know, for some reason I just want Melt to do all the Tim Burton like movie things ever since they started off with Beetlejuice. I'm like, yes, I need you to do all of them now. Just do all. But I will take this ColourPop one and try to be fine with it. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. So I was confused a little bit on the color story because I was like, why did we decide on these colors? Like, how do we pick these colors? I mean, some of them I get, but some of them I don't, because it's like, well, how do we get all these pinks and random purples and shimmery blacks and then these weird grays and stuff? Like, how do we pick those? I mean, were we going for like Jack Skellington and then decided to throw some bright pop colors in there? I don't understand what was going with that, but okay. So the palette, like I said, retail for $22. Then I think it's cool that they made the little lipstick things, ornaments, so like you can put them on your tree so that you don't have to just throw them away. So this is what the packaging looks like on the inside. This is Boogeyman, I believe. Oh, it's Oogie Boogie. And then I'm assuming this one is going to be called Jack, since this is a Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, it's in the Jack Skellington one. Yes, this is Jack Skellington. And then get the last one out. Isn't her name like Sally or something like that? Or is that like the name of his wife in Corpse Bride? I don't remember. Oh no, this is Sally. Okay. So I'm loving the Sally shade, like this bright pink. I don't have a lot of bright pinks. I think I have this one and then like the one that Patrick Ta came out with for, I forgot whatever holiday that was, but he came out with one and I was here for it. Now we take Jack Skellington, which is red, which I guess it's supposed to be red because he's playing Santa Claus. So I'm trying to tie together how they decided to come up with the colors for this collection. And then Oogie Boogie, I think, is that the nude shade? Which I don't understand because it's like he's green and then you come with the nude peachy pink shade, but okay. I'm gonna try to make sure I use the Sally shade on the lips just because it's the brightest color. And y'all know I'm most likely about to do a orange, pinkish, purplish type look, if you will, just because I'm like, I feel like I don't have that much to choose from, and otherwise I'm gonna look gray and dead and ashy, and since I'm brown, we're not trying to look ashy. Let me know, let me close y'all in. Let me know what y'all think about foundation, because I am trying out a new foundation, and you should get the video on this Sunday, but Saturday I'm gonna try to make sure I get the giveaway video up because I'm like 4 days behind. My birthday was on the 8th and it's like the 12th, so it'll be 5 days behind when I actually see it. My bad. But let's put on this shade Sally now, just so I can get that out of the way. I wish I had a pink lip liner, but alas I don't, so I'll have to try to put on a berryish one and hope it'll blend. It's not as intimidating as bright pink as it looks in the hand once I'm putting it on my lips. It seems to be a little bit more pink or deep magenta, fuchsia type shade. So don't be deceived by how it looks, because clearly it doesn't look that light on me as it does on the when I showed it to you. At least in my opinion, it doesn't. But this is what Sally looks like. I like this shade a lot, and I feel like it's gonna go well with what eye look I have in mind. So I'm gonna go off camera, start the eye look off, then I'll come back and do one eye on camera with you like usual, and then we will talk about all these products as a whole. But so far, lipstick formula seems like the traditional lipstick formula is giving a good opacity, and it's nice and smooth and creamy, so it's not tugging when you rub it across the lips. So I'm liking that. But I'll get to these eyes and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so this is what I returned with, this blue, this black, pink, purple S-type vibe. So let's get into the eyelid. So I started with the black shade on the outer V. It's called Halloween Town. It had glitter in it. Now, from what I remember, I don't remember the glitter like lasting in my outer V, but you know. For some reason I think they should put it in there. Why? I don't know. I'm just do what I usually do, is blend it up to my brow bone and then, you know, go from there. So there's that. Now I'm going to go into Everybody's Scream, which is that, like, I guess want to be magenta-ish type purple shade, and I just blended it in between these two into like the crease right here. to get some additional color going and blend it on here. I don't feel like this shade is as opaque as I would like it to be, because as you can clearly see the line between my eyes. It's not giving the opacity I was hoping it would give, so I was disappointed about that. Patting on top, I still feel like it's not giving me what I want, but you know. So let's put that right there for right now. Now we're going to go into the shade Sandy Claws, which is the bright pink that I put here into the front of the eye. I was here for. I really like that shade. This shade is a star to show to me when it comes to my eye look. I really am just in love with this particular shade. Now we're starting with, as you can see, that's fallout on my face right here, if you can see all that pink fallout. So I'm trying to take this brush and just wipe it away. Hopefully that'll help. This is the clean brush I use to wipe away everything, so dust it over everything. And then I take the same shade, Everybody Scream, and dusted it all over the top back here, because I wanted a little bit more that shade to pop, and like I told you, I feel like it wasn't popping, so I thought maybe if I dusted over the brow bone and like there, then it give more opacity and color, because I don't feel like it was giving it where I initially put it. And I feel like I told you with a lot of shades, I feel like lately they've just been fading and they haven't been like lasting the way I would prefer that they do. So I added more. Now we're gonna go into that purple shimmery shade. It's called Dr. Flintelstein. And I'm going to put that like right in here. I tried to use as many colors as possible and give as much color payoff as possible, since I felt like I wasn't really getting much from the I guess pinkish purplish magenta type shade. I put this on top because I was like, I don't feel like it's giving what I needed to give. Then I flipped the brush over and went into Christmas Town, the bright fuchsia pink shade, and put that towards the front of the eye like this. And this shade disappointed me too, because it looks bright in the pan, but I feel like once you actually rub it on the eyes, as you can see, it's not really giving too much of anything. So it's just kind of like, oh, you look bright, but you're deceiving, just like the other shade, because you're not really giving much of anything either. So. Then I flipped over the shade back to where the purple one was, and I put Frog's Breath on there, just to kind of try to bridge the two shades together, if you will. Plus it seems to be more multi-chrome, multi-dimensional shimmers in it, and hopefully it can help give like a little bit of brightness and extra, and bridge the gap between the two shades, like I said. So I did that, and I put that same shade in the inner corner of the Frog's Breath. Let me do that real quick. Then I use a clean brush just one more time to dust over everything on both sides. And this is your finished eye look. So I told y'all the lips would go perfectly with the eye because of what I had in mind. So we back you up when we talk about this stuff. So I am truly disappointed in this palette. I wasn't impressed with any of the colorful shades that are in here. I feel like they're not pigmented enough and they don't like go on easily. Although my eye look looks nice, I feel like since they have so many better formulas, this one is definitely lacking to me. So I'm not gonna recommend you buy the palette. I would recommend any of the lipsticks, because you saw they have really nice, beautiful shades. They have a nice Christmas red with Jack Skellington. They have this beautiful pink with Salad that I have on now. And then they have this nice neutral shade for people who don't really like to use a lot of colorful shades, even if it is the holiday. So I feel like the lipsticks are what you should go for. But I'm not impressed with this eyeshadow palette at all. Like, it's not the normal ColourPop palette. Not the normal ColourPop quality. It's just kind of like more of a decorative type thing. And if you're into Jack Skellington and you love A Nightmare Before Christmas, I feel like you will enjoy it as like a collector's piece. But don't expect the shadows to perform that well, because in my opinion they don't. And I don't want you saying that I told you it was good when it wasn't, because in my opinion it's not. But those are my thoughts. So don't waste your coins, sis. Just get one of the lipsticks so that way you can hang the ornament on your tree and it'll be cute. But those are my thoughts. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.